Look, at the moment things are going pretty well. I think we've hit a bit of form over the last few weeks. This is great. We've been scoring quite a few goals, as you said, which is fantastic. Great confidence for the guys going forward and the guys at the front half of the pitch. But I think also defensively we've been quite strong over the last few weeks as well. So all in all, we're pretty happy with how we're travelling. I think we've still got quite a bit of improvement. I think we can still be better with the ball, and I think we can still be slightly better when we're in our defensive structure as well. So still a lot to improve on, but we're pretty happy with how things are tracking at the moment. Yeah, as a defender especially, yeah, you're right. I mean, I think before that Western United game we'd been pretty disappointed that we hadn't managed to keep one yet, and happy to get that one, especially away from home. And then we probably should have had one on the weekend as well. A late penalty, obviously, last kick of the game, but the good thing is teams aren't breaking us down from general play. On the weekend it took a penalty, so if we can keep going along that road, I think we'll be getting a few more to come, which would be good. Definitely, I think games against the Mariners are always tough. I remember when I was up there, for a long time, and games against Sydney were always big games, and I'm sure that's no different this year. Obviously with Stadge coming in, they've been playing some really good stuff. They've got a lot of young guys who have been doing very, very well, and who are looking to prove a point. And they've also got a sprinkle of experience in there as well that are guiding them. And one of those is the captain, Matt Simon, who's was with Sydney for a long time, and he's the type of guy who's a great leader and can show those young guys what it takes to be a good A-League player. And it's definitely going to be a tough game, but I'm confident if we can play as well as we have over the last couple of weeks, then we'll get the right result. Yeah, look, it's a good draw. It's every draw within Asia is difficult, and it'll be great for the public, for the Australian public, especially when Ange and Yokohama come here. It'll create that real interest around the game, and sometimes, I guess being midweek games, it's hard to get a lot of people to Asian Champions League games. So that's going to create a huge amount of hype, and it's only going to be good for the game here in Australia, and it'll be good for us to be able to test ourselves against the Japanese champions. Yeah, look, for us it won't be an issue at all. It's just another game at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter who's coaching or who we're playing against. It's just another game. But look, notoriously, the last two games of the group, everyone's still alive within those campaigns. The last sort of 2 or 3 we've been involved in, the whole group has still been able to qualify with two or either the second last game or the last game of the group still to play. So there's every chance that game will mean something, and that just bodes well for getting a fantastic crowd and some great support out there. Having played in Asia myself, I know how, I suppose, difficult it can be for a foreigner to go over there and to communicate with not only in my experience the coaching staff, but for him to be able to communicate with 30 players, all of whom are not Japanese. There's some Brazilians, some Thai players, I think I remember him saying. So just to be able to get a simple point across can be hugely difficult, let alone to change the whole way that a team wants to play, both when they have the ball and without the ball. So for him to be able to do that is a huge achievement, and great for Australian football coaches. I think it's going to give us the recognition we deserve. We've got a lot of fantastic coaches here in Australia, and it's just a matter of them getting a chance overseas and proving themselves. Yeah, we've I think it's huge amount of games now unbeaten, which is fantastic. It's a great stadium. The boys love playing there, and the support we get there has been second to none. Again, on the weekend it was fantastic, and if a similar sort of crowd can turn up and support us, we love playing at these community grounds. It's a great family atmosphere, and it really brings out the best in us. So we're looking forward to playing there again.